Abusana so yatena se o bedwam dwumadi so na yede mpensim mu na yede toa ensem a ekoso wo memu ha efa yapomuden yenwumasua ye dada system yisikasem amanyosem na yesi hunkunya ma wo utimiti ne ekoso wo memu ha mo amohe amano ne multitvworld.com/streams mo amohe o Italy mo amohe o China mo amohe o Papua New Guinea Equatorial Guinea Digibox so Gabon Sierra Leone Nigeria Liberia Togo Benin Cote d'Ivoire nano pe chamu ye papa medini kaba kojo asare ba for a champon and pensi etena ase a se ne aye pemso ane e kro no mani beje hu se wo text messages de bebre 1760 or across networks so baby a or network bi a wo so bia no o sane ye text no kwa ande a yensa beka na ya kenkan so na yede amount sanso na wo email messages a ubetimi dia fa kaba@myjoyonline.com kaba@myjoyonline.com na honso ode wadwenche edi akwakugu ho ana so ubetimi dia akọ multi tv Ghana ewo Facebook wo na honso ode wadwenche ato anapai penifo a yeni omusi nkonwa ya dwenje nsem a ewo epono so nana Fredua Oforiata nana mpenifo kasa de ma New Patriotic Party no omu ebako nana emu achemu akwaba bibi abokode nyame Adom nyame ase you heard him say ora James Ajeni Mboaten Deputy Minister of Information eba be kansa HBA na yede nsem na to so na mu nsem na yedwen ho aka na be say duanan miensa 43 days na ye call afia baton na bese na nsane ne enwumre no na ehuhu bi akoma electoral commission form bi bribe yakoye say ayensim bebre ma se no na no pay na metie no kran say electoral commission ura Farijan aka che sampani form mienu a Bishop Daniel Nkasa abo omudin se omunyina nchen ntie na ebe say Bishop Nkasa sabeka because enra me ni nkomo radio so no se yema sa nkrofo ni gina nchen dia ene asem na odi akokọ no obetwe asensen meanwhile so proceed for ehwehwe no de na no pay also obekọ Accra Regional Police Command and no you're on election matters with the Electoral Commission. But still with the Electoral Commission, you know, Amanyoko be se miensa enyo omunkwa NDP, National Democratic Party, IPP, Independent People's Party, ena womo akam ho abom no de asem na kugina court. New Vision Party kra so kan obi. Ya womo se kwan afa so ye disqualify womo no womo mpe. Ni tissue Nana Kunedu Ajima Rollins ni womo se womo de asem no court. Yemfo womo kan ho bi. Na ehunsuza so no se court ni jitu sa ebe kire de yabato mu ni ehon kro ne ba tape beto abonten no so nansane ne ya kire se osusu se ora Anthony Abaifa kabonene ya NDC eku na se ku a oyato ndi research and advocacy platform Felix Kwachofusu ene yomo Adom frefo na convener no womdi betu dwa enra ora Anthony Abaifa kabo ababi ni ho ano wonsem ono akruchire di nsa echa ase kire se ene no enye nani a eye obi no akote kukom no akonko teche so wafa koti kon bisu mi no aka bom na wode aye saade no pese odi gu nani mu ase asem a ye bedwenjwen ho na no pay no public accounts committee for so tena ase there was no show because attorney general anko no ho asem so ho afi asem fufuro mu so no obeti se nanado housing policy ne campaign trio really campaign issues and nsema na no pay yede eba beto anim o text messages ehia me pa 1760 email kaba@myjoyonline.com and afi yintimi emfa entwa dwumadie ne so na oloya ni a onu na etwitwa de ama IPP Independence People's Party lawyer Richard Lapo Ahumano. So, lawyer, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Me bomodia country no sir.
Yeah, then nyame asepa, no cry e mai. Bibia boko de.
Nyame Adom.
Obetimi asusu dia man say o client Owura Kufia Palu Independence Post Party. Ashe o se court nefa asem ekoto court ma wo mudimu se ne be a mo ne electoral commission for between time.
Yes. Enra the kata kotu kotinin ye visa for an order of mandamus directed at DC. Compel them to register Mr. Kufia Palu as the presidential candidate of IPP. Yes, a man say, is he a public office? Now, they have refused to carry out a public function. Now, Banasa March said, the only way we can compel them to carry out that official function is to go by an application called mandamus. Now, yes, man said, when we submitted our presidential nomination form, it had to be completed. In fact, all the directives are presidential nomination forms now. We had adhered to everything. Only for the to flip through a few pages and tell us that we did not append our signature. Those who endorsed the form did not append either a signature or a thumbprint mark. Now, the question now is, what's your form no so the signature as a mark. Now, mark no, it does lie in the mark of the EC to determine say the mark there does not constitute a signature or a mark. At that point, the EC was exercising its discretion. Now, man, so say 1992 constitution, book of mine. 1992 constitution, no, it's so clear on it that the moment a public official tends to exercise discretion and has discharge of official duties, no, he must do that reasonably and fairly. Well, and say, yeah, someone say, court, if the patch say, young forms, no, it's incomplete. Young signing forms, no, and I young thumbprint here. Now, court, wow, I do where I our next year, now our exhibit. Wow, does it lie in the mouth of the EC to tell us we did not sign and now we did not append any identifiable mark on the form? That's it. Not the court, in its own wisdom, ECA said, no, whatever signature and now mark that is embossed on the form no, amounts to an identifiable marker, then the court would uphold our prayer and grant our application for an order of mandamus to be issued at the EC. And then, by extension of that, it means that the EC will have no option than to include us in the 7th December presidential elections.
But, lawyer, unyi say sa position ya mwateki na move ya mu making no too late in the day because ya ballot ni adi nyina wie ebe den na ya de mo aka ho mo kwa koda no mana na ase no ma hefa.
No, dear, it's not for the EC to decide. We man yedibu omen and at the courts we run through for redress. If in the wisdom of the courts, now courts say no, we were treated unfairly, and the dictates of the law were not adhered to. Once that order is granted, the EC will have no option than to go back to court for a review of the order or a complete vacation of the order. You see, we are seeking the face of the law, and whether it's 2 days to election, 5 days to election, we are just invoking the law to sort things out.
But who himself, who is officer of the court, who himself a due process, ebeko and sana judgment in Adiaba. Sa time frame my women know. And here semi ye bet me a dear impan sana election December 7 elections no abedu.
We confuse our application before the court with previous sensema yeah can say any injunction any day to election so yeah simple. EC has failed to carry out a public function in respect of my client, Mr. Kofi Apalu.
Okay.
EC the court still say EC has failed to carry out a public function now. It's simple. Masa, you have not lived up to expectation into what you're supposed to do. Do that in respect of the applicant. That's all.
Very.
He'll be included in the list of contestants duly registered to contest in the 7th December elections. We are not saying that the 7th December elections should be prolonged or be stalled or whatever. No. We are saying that you are claiming say our forms were not complete. They were incomplete. No. If court now who said no forms here it's not up to scratch. Everything has been duly sorted out. Now also said no, say easy and register here. So be it.
Final question, Lawyer Lapo. Dabena court decided to say we
are in court on Tuesday. In fact, we filed our process yesterday, got the issue served, and by the rules of court, we ought to give them 3 clear days. Now, Friday a holiday.
Yeah.
Yes. Because of that, because Friday a holiday, and it will not count until Monday. So Tuesday we are in court. We serve them. They are supposed to respond, and if they have anything to say, which I believe they would not. I think they don't have anything to say. But well, that's up to them.
Very well. We'll leave that one to the court to decide. Anope Yeda Papa Ninchu Maudia Brain.
You're welcome.
Richard Lapo, a lawyer for IPP. No wasem no you say Sabeka lawyer for Nana Kunedo Ajman Rollins NDP. Now no so ye bisa say asimat to say. But Nana more kwa be na. Aka nadua nan ene miensa na afia batue ababedru ho na yes nyomu ye no ade a emra mom ho kwan so omonyo testing the law ni ade but we practically say form one kasa abato aka se nya Ghana ha ye fa abato fa na we no mu bamu ni ade a minimara wadun chirechire say nyomu ye yem form so and essence mramo mo kwanti and I say elections is so crucial. Say we should discourage Sani Mawim.
But me madwin say kaba say yema niema say no etumi koso na on ape so won be babesum Ghana no onya akwanya bi nhihye na da ho no che niame mate ase ne che say obi peso oba no besum Ghana ensese fiisi ne kwan je ne aye de ahyehye yemra pon na won kasa nyina che say won mfum kwan bi aso efa yemra pon isi nhihye na no metie owura lawyer Egbert Fable opeja nsem bi na madwen yem se because na me madwen yem sa bateja menya lawyer ndi ya na nema bi o lawyer for ne betumi a kire wo hwe ye nhihye yemra pon mu a nhihye na ewo mu kire se isi no electoral commission obesum Ghana enye Ghana for na sum isi nti ensese BBC obi kwan e wo sade no wo hwe na wan de to ho sa 2 days ya wan de to ho se enu say no anke so bi kasa ho
enra easy for the state member to just say no correct say omo 2 days
no ma how many days
omo ma say me exact days na ma or papers no more now the release by about to abontin it's maybe an political parties so no mon kind of crunch but quickly my mean clear lawyer about could you feel Stanley Aholu a lawyer to the National Democratic Party. Lawyer Aholu, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much for joining us. And can you confirm if you have received instruction from your client, the NDP, to file a complaint with the court about how they were treated at the Electoral Commission?
Well, first of all, a little correction there. My client is Nana Ajimaroles, and she's instructed me regarding the matter concerning her. And that is what instruction I have received.
So, exactly what are the instructions, or what is the instruction?
Well, that is a matter of confidentiality between myself and my client. But I would want to speak to what is already out there in the public domain.
Very well.
Don't mind.
Very well. Please go ahead.
Well, basically, we have written to the Electoral Commission in respect of the purported, what should I say, the purported disqualification of Nana Akinetumi from the presidential race for the 2012 elections. And that is what we've written to the Electoral Commission on. And we basically narrated the sequence of events relating to the submission of her nomination papers at the Electoral Commission to the Commission. And then also quite required of the Electoral Commission, or requested that the Electoral Commission clarified what appears to be little bits of confusion here and there regarding whether or not the papers were actually acknowledged received, and therefore that she has been properly made part of the process, and then also hope that the Electoral Commission would confirm that she has not been disqualified, but then indicate that if she has been, as has been alleged, or as has been put out there by the Electoral Commission itself, then that would be a gross violation of the rights. And then, assuming that was the case, then obviously we hold the view that that ought to be rectified. And if it wasn't rectified, then we have no option but to seek relief elsewhere.
But did you, per the letter you wrote to the Electoral Commission, issue a 24-hour ultimatum to them to reinstate her into the polls?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. Well, yes. Basically, we gave the Electoral Commission 24 hours upon receipt of our letter to rectify the situation, and I choose my words very carefully. Assuming that what we understand is the case, or we've been instructed, may be the case that she's been disqualified, to rectify the situation. Because if indeed she has been disqualified, then obviously to our mind, that's a gross violation of the law, and that we thought that the Electoral Commission had needed to know that, and then also to rectify the situation if they thought that was the case within 24 hours. Indeed, yes.
When does this 24 hours expire by your pay your letter?
This 24 hours would expire somewhere this morning, I think.
And as we speak, you've not received any indication from the EC?
Not to my knowledge.
If they do not comply, what is the next move that you're going to make?
Well, if they don't, if they fail to comply, that is assuming that they have indeed disqualified her and indeed made the proper communicated that properly. And when I say properly, communicated that in the form in which the law requires them to communicate that. If indeed they have disqualified her and failed to respond, or assuming that they take that position, fail to rectify the situation or make her part of the process, then obviously we would have to go to court.
But what did your client tell you? Because we've been told by Dr. Farija, and this is a news reportage in the Ghanaian Times, that has to do with the filing of nominations, controversy that has engulfed this country. And they tell us that they gave the political parties and individuals concerned between the 5th and the 16th of October to file the nomination. So it is quite interesting and, a bit bizarre for somebody to have this space of time and not be able to fill the forms and submit it at the time that the Electoral Commission was expecting.
Well, our instruction is, I think that we ought to look at this from the point of view of the law. As far as the law is that we know is concerned, the Electoral Commission has to deal with a stipulated day for filing of nomination papers, a day for filing of nomination papers. And they indicated that day. And as far as we are concerned, and from the point of view of my client complied by submitting the papers on that day. Now, if there were problems with the papers, which were not submitted, by the way, from the point of view of my client, out of time, then what needed to be done per the law is opportunity ought to have been given to her to rectify those whatever errors there were. Now, but even before that, those errors needed to be stated or expressed in the form required by law. That wasn't done. So it is very difficult for my client to know what the problem with the submissions she has made were or are. She doesn't know that. She's none the wiser after that day stipulated for the filing of those papers.
We'll all wait, and find out what happens after the expiration of the 24 hours. But I want to thank you very much for your time this morning.
You're welcome, sir.
Stanley Aholu, a lawyer for Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins, Omama Electoral Commission 24 hours. Or say expire nano pay into your head new busy. Ura James Sajin Boating, Kojua Jin Boating, Deputy Minister of Information about the cancer. Akwaba. And I'm patching now, Kasa. But as someone I make an Electoral Commission for the any story in you will say the Electoral Commission on Tuesday said that presidential candidates for election 2012 had between October 5th and 17th to fill the forms and 2 days, October 17th and 18th, to return the forms to the returning officer. The commission said, quote, "It is not true that the presidential candidates have only 2 days to fill the forms they collected from the EC between October 5th and 16th. Quote again, "Those who seek to rule this country must learn first to obey rules and regulations. We must all go by the rules of the game." Dr. Farijan, the chairman of the commission, told the Ghana News Agency in an interview in Accra.
But she say, on 2 days, I want to submit. Now, can you see here? 2 days, I will do forms number sign. To me, confirm forms no October 5th
to 16th.
Between October 5th and 16th, no confirm forms. 2 days now, the best submit. Now, 2 days no more. All parties say 2 days no more. Who submit forms now? Metie lawyer no kasa sisi ana. No na menso me pay bisa. So what submit forms no? Say interest on submit. What the forms number? You say for forms ne bra. When throw we must say
forms mistakes
yeah. And I don't know and maybe sir because in share interest Electoral Commission I would to me a otwa obi di mo je se nipa kro no nhihye no ne constitution na enko sana me meti ase. In fact nka menya ibo anka mo ne Egbert nso kasa bio because e hono nko betro na je ne na organ me se no kan no me na me ne ya adwen e na ne eboboko no kire se sana nka se ba no se sebe ne trimu nka no onye bibia etiamra kwan bia aso no nhihye ne da hono odi so.
Fortunately, my lawyer back until we change him.
Jana da hono di so. Ti odi so no. Ese to me cover forms no to me file. Or fill forms no to me fill forms. Or the comra ye hihye to hosan na mienu na ye de to no. Or the to. Imra na enchre anase hihye no atwese uti emre na ye de odi forms ne ban uti won de na etwa odi mu. Na se hihye bi ho so de na me nwanwo kakra se ye betumi ahama sa bibi na ba. And no kura wumpa ne se bibi te se yes ya ballot eno no nipa hihye enye nyame nhyehyɛ nipa nhyehyɛ yɛbɛtumi na yɛde ahotɔ bɛba ama obi akomatɔ ne ma kɔ n'anim no nneɛma bi wɔ no ma ɛnse sɛ hae wei no medeɛ na mefiri sɛ ankasisi yɛgya mu na nkurɔfoɔ no tumi yɛ wɔn hyehyɛ yi afei nso ɛnse sɛ yɛma yɛtwitwi nneɛma bi san ɛbɛma yɛtwitwi nneɛma bi ɛma ase yɛtwitwi yɛn ase wɔ nneɛma bi so ɛbɛma ahomete aba ɛnse sɛ yɛyɛ saa medeɛ madwene ne sɛ wotie IPP for lawyer no wotie NDP for lawyer ya em sɛ wɔn wɔ asɛm bi ankasi yɛtumi ɛkasi so na
but misa 8 other political parties okay including a friend saying a independent presidential candidate that time we mo to me and they see wo mo maka na kwan
ka na sɛ mfom so de onipa ho ɛne me nyi ni sɛ
independent candidate kro no kro oni to say bi ankofo bi a party we have
ɛno no de me nyi ni sɛ ɛno na sɛ high because mfom so onipa ho utumi yɛ ni apɛ nyinaa still ebi kra na Mr. Ni una a teacher obi a obetwa no 100% kra ebi ana ochro no ne I no one dot I nso utwa 100% cause the sentence no correct ebi a one cross ni t so sa nneɛma no de nti ɛna teacher nso sɛ sa nneɛma no de ama yɛyi ne din afiri mu na yɛangye ne din antoma ɛno sɛ na nso sɛ emra nso sɛ ɛyɛ bibi atwitwi ne naase maybe who is and Yanka said easy for easy me madrin yam say I say one ya jimai star bisano and she said a banasa Ghana fonti no and she said 1 year in Ghana ntino inti uye near maybe a nephew and so say ma ahometi bi ba bibimu yanko yanim one person pray one be pray na Ghana for pe one be you
already James Adom a lawyer say oba so what mmaransam ni ade a electoral commission nana kunadu ama EC 24 hours so on fani din shemu amfani din ashemu am court ni ade obeti ni mi de mmran pass de sa administrative any airline ni ho for EC for the adwuma de empa na e ka omugina so disqualify microphone ni bi
yo mini akaba me dase me mate for achi na mini anana na ma ono so achi oh jumadi so say fitimre ya file nominations from various political parties candidates even independent candidates in Sembebre na Betri efa omo antimi unqualify anasi ye disqualify omo ho ene nkeka ho mejidi say within the time ye allotted anasi electoral commission no to see how say various political parties no amanyoku dodo na and any candidates no ne be independent no say omo file no mejidi say amanyoku bebre na candidates nso bebre na etimi comply nti the first question person me bisa me ho ne say anye bia yema amanyoku ebia ABCD emre bia ebro amanyoku na omo ntimi and unqualified no ho ana I think that is one of the questions. Say obi ka say to say EC aye unfair no anything say oma amanyoku bi emre tin and oma amanyoku bi emre tiawa ana minjin di say sanete ye ma amanyoku ni nyina emre krona again near to so bi mu nso ne say EC no ma form say failure mijidi say the keyword there ne say say wo fail form no and then yes, a from so awesome form na ye feeling no. There's a certain reason. I feel so yes, I see a beside who say, no say if the operating rule and they say as a so fail form. Now with the form but na forms near blanca. Mean jin this say wedi emra neso. Mr. say o kai ko one kata ni binam so penny bi ofi EC ya kase omo pese ye to aba mom
Dr. Ferijan kase
aha okay ora Ferijan kase o pese ye to aba ma wa ese so wan kase so usua se ye di odi emra no enso eso ni atoso biem adenti na EC no e kase amanfo mfele omo forms na ye mfele no nationwide e ba ye masre mansre Nana, Mr.
It is then another one can hear. Obey you too. And the horrify. And the horrify.
What Yamra? On the easier some. It
is another one can hear. Go to say the horrify.
Why you on the finance and
over money viewer, over a hand and or something for the
some right.
And Nana, so we share a friends and yeah constitution yeah. I'm saying we share article 55 a Kasafa political parties a cap BBC head in here organization of political parties. Now we share 55 for near can say every political party shall have a national character and membership shall not be based on ethnic, religious, regional or other sectional divisions. Into every amanyo kubiano, as I say, na first one, and I say at the end of the day, no, the character, ni sunu, or my gun, I think that is also part of the reasons in here. Electoral Commission, no, failure forms the nationwide. Na who say, enya amanyo bia, ebia ye busuya amanyo anase mantembi amanyo name no. That sense of national character. Enti kaba say emraponi new article 55(4). Enti no so we submit to forms. Na ebia a pre-mantem we me the exam. Ebia a pre-mantem nim atoemantem nim anase asanteman enim na but you or 7 other regions now. Does it take that national character na constitution and can wasem? It does not.
But don't hear a lawyer for now. Almost and say, pursue Mraben sooner after a Jina saw disqualified because Mrana and Casse be a form of failing away Uja baby say disqualified. Yes, submitting forms.
Lawyer Ora Lapo.
What here?
Them man, but minimum. I mean, he was my mate in law school. I think the lawyer you have a client. You have to also be seen to be doing your work and you have to say something. And see, I take no issues with the various lawyers and in their as far as their clients are concerned. But as I said, we say, at the end, butain electoral commission, Emma forms say a manual cool any one person as independent. No, they should fill the forms. At the end, necessary one, I didn't necessarily fill the forms. 2, I didn't necessarily fill the forms within the time limited for submission. Because, as what I said, electoral commission ain't mean be registration to the day. I mean, filing of nominations to the day of elections. They must themselves prepare for the running of the elections. Until the lawyer biba, no because electoral commission no munchre inyinaso a omu wonti omutimi disqualify candidate. Then the question is filing of the nominations. Now, because now emphasis I wasn't saying. Why do you have to come by a certain specific form? Why do you have to fill the form such that the form itself reflects, say, you have a national character? These things are not done in vain.
But when you are a lawyer and will be a friendly precedence, almost 2008, Dr. Edward Mahama, or the form square, no baby saw or no one failure. And me man at time 24 hours, one fan caught no family. And then precedence, where yes, any so.
Meaning whatever the issue was in 2008. And I think, sir, my CBB said NDP for Omodio forms in the coin. Many DH TV. So I'm saying, Jamana, one whole region.
That's in northern region. Not
Minim say Anyabia near Womoka Anania Woking in 2008. Nay, the cross as a manual Kunibi. Ebia normal someone fairly a whole region and now regions are. I am not sure about that. EC may have to speak to that. But me jidi say, Bibi potin bi wo hontia, yese fairly form. Bibi potin bi enso wo hontia yese fa form ni bra on a certain day. Ena butai bi enso wo hontia yese ma form now be fairly no. O pese wo run as a presidential candidate, independent and as a political party. Nya ama kaba. Wo se wo pese wo ba be ye Ghana mampeni. Na yese anye bia ko mpeswaso ni nyina na ma nya obi nipa beye mienu anam yensen bi no mo form sanche nkrata ase No way to me and yes idea way within the time limited for submission. Now the question is, do we have to take you seriously? Ebani saying how many other political parties na omutimi comply, omutimi fail on form
7+1 independent candidate.
I mean an independent presidential candidate. It's me yo. What's your political party? Who pickups, who executives, who regional offices, who district offices, and you can't fill forms within the time that easy. I mean, we should get serious. I'm not sure. Okay, fine. Say easy. Or the idea na call easy a disqualifier. Lawyer for say adding to na easy a disqualifier. Are you telling me say anka all these other political parties obi abet me de okoje blank forms no were easier. Ozio asotwe bia ni ho yentimi ntwe obi ansa nti no obetimi the blank forms na akwa akomom. I mean, what we should get more serious than this. We should get more serious than this. As for courts, going to court, uni isi nyadwin ana bibi, there's no problem.
And since you're worried about the implications, say someone beko court room secure court injunctions, for example, and you because the second part of the still with the EC issue about bribery, any allegations, there. Almost secure court injunction.
Yeah, the question,
what implications for election 2012?
They need to show why they could. I mean, some valid reason why they would have to be included on the ballot box at this time. Given say, Emrena isi no etusi on, ena sebi, the entire isi ena ehye sa mra we nyina no, ene se mrapon ema isi ehu tumi.
Na na fredi aso mo ya yo mo agima dodo.
Anya nane na wo kan bibi say mfomso de e wo bia ho. I mean sabi we nya mfomso bia sa akekew. Na se wo amanyoko.
Na so we num na dotting eyes and crossing T's.
Anya dotting eyes and crossing T's. Wa amanyoko MPP na omutimi ye.
Esisi ehu se.
Nana
ura ajini button ka say as we hu forms no.
No, I say near Mr.
TV. Na say easy for na kan wasam anambo.
Because when you actually mu say forms na mpenifo ne filling say near all kind of sanity.
Near me kai pie near nyine hu TV so Dr. Freja kuta form na. But you haven't filled the whole of Northern region. How do you want us to?
Exactly.
I know the about TV so be hu here.
This is for NDP.
Other ones need the
failure.
They send the FLA.
But are you a party of a national character?
Of course.
There's no
the first point is that it's a problem.
It's not from
It's a problem, Tracy. First of all, make boss no
55 for
First of all, national character now establishes say unyi in share one day share we no much say unyi mu say oh yeah political party as on your office for baby nti eno no say belt forms because you are established by the EC itself already.
But on the ground maybe or ha na say o
election day and how they hwehwe mu ahu and
how do you prove that?
Umman political party certificate no requirements into na demand because
this is one.
Forms
nature say you should collect.
Why should it be in the forms?
What?
But idea say umiti standard so
forms nature say you should collect signatures from
electoral commission shishe ne 45 to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. Voter register honsem. B, to demarcate the electoral boundaries for both national and local government. We need to understand easier, Juma.
Because
C, to conduct and supervise all public elections and referenda. Conduct and supervise. Conduct and supervise. Na say. If you share, as you say, no I. One can say reformer.
And then how do you supervise and conduct?
So I'm saying that it seems to me, say, it is not the place of EC to disqualify anybody once, as far as the constitution is concerned. If you say court, now a judge for an inch, because when the Emma easy quite say forms are
supervised conduct.
Yes, you can supervise our own microphone.
Why na be hu say
Ejuma hanum supervise.
Why na be hu
Ejuma be na
I mean
but supervisor be to recommend am but supervisor be to recommend am you
recommendation but not the actual recommendation
hu nsem no ejuma ko be na say to me I mean
say to me hu say we no
disqualification MPP form more.
Well, you can politicize it all you want, but the point is that a human right.
Human right.
Oh, no, do baby. Now, if you move,
when you're human right.
A human right. Just what do you count?
President. Only criminal record.
Why a independent candidate, no? Or no, political party. The political party in Shisheno, why should it apply to that person?
But he managed to fill the form.
That's not my point. My point is that in Shisheno, why should it affect Kaba? Oh, sorry, I'm not pay. Now say your man deadline. Deadline in my so now person can run for president. SSB to quite. So to become because can you
imagine any part of they would want to contest as president? You want a 1,000 ballot paper?
No. I'm saying that this particular purpose for which this problem for which we face. Yes, and no.
But yes, that's why I tell electoral commission where
yes, I say to educate the people on the electoral process and its purpose. Electoral process no se ejitum se form filling no kan ho a. One frɛ amanfo ne boy amane se mo fill forms say ni say mo ye.
But oma e be all these years from 92 this salary.
Also you registered political
said a different class, a different class.
Registered political.
But yeah na so atra electoral commission.
Nana bi wo no ma.
Nana asem all
kasa no. Na dwen ye say MPP, NDC, NDP for asem. Na dwen ye say Nana Kunadu a obe ha won asem. But the point is that in Shishia ebi ono dachi no NDC anko yi amano kwan bi so a no opposition party.
Why?
That's a compass. Why? It is, I'm saying, say, a bit to me. That's a bebasa. And she said, now, who be a neno. A quite old chan and no, a bet you that.
Very well. Yes, electoral commission. Prophet
register went to me and
Mama 24 hours. Yeah, said by close of today.
Only judge for the age man. And yet, now can you know? Oh, Cassetia. I'm saying,
Obi so be the president. Obi so be the president. As what you said. O say
now president. I don't want to.
Naifa.
I
didn't think
so. Oh, a Juma, a Diashan in Sano. A Juma answer, Obi, Itrimuyan, say, oh, ye.
As I say, I dream.
Cassana, or kind of one son, American say.
Those who seek to rule this country must learn to first obey the rules and regulations.
Your friends, I say James, because I know or refer lawyer for be a one cassa or Bezo can be a because Nejumano. And no say me shows and a lawyer for now for Nitina a behavior. Scon Cassa be a yanka. Because na insist when
you have to speak for your client.
Enka easy edumano.
Anyway, but yeah, that's why I'm trying electoral commission say no.
Ofwa koju
ofwa so.
Ese me fo ane so say ubia wo se opese uba na yeto abama sem oman pani
me kasa me adwene me mfo no me kasa ono kasa no
one kasa
ono ne so kasa
no no so
na one say nkeka
who must say this
who crowd betumi aka
David
but he must the electoral commission who is supposed to be conducting and supervising
that
it is not his place to be a judge
electoral still staying with the electoral commission Owura Isaac Asumani and one other person, Prophet in Cancer, the bribery allegations at home. So, and Minyamu Kwani Nation Komura is Asumani, Director of Elections, or Electoral Commission. Now, Yanko Tia Semwa or D2 Jase, Asemno idea to no so or Kojiska, 1,600, a CSM man, 1,000 Scanwari 10 because 10,000 cast woman famrano. Prophet in Cancer, New Vision Party, woman Timia Farmer. Yet you rise Asumani.
Open, ye met to me a can say, you will dream me, na yem one, say nippable to me at Nasa, nor fabricate such a story to destroy somebody's hard won reputation. Near Okina, me nim hohe, Sika, 1,600 or the mass antikisio, as antikisin cried yet to say me nim hohe. Obia Sikibia, okay, say, about 1,000 cities and 7 come paying for, me made 10,000 in any nine and a quick. Me name who be beer. You make me a can say, me name who say, a yin canto so, and not or they bring me. Upa, Misa, me name who she besides Anti Kisa. So I see Capra Anti Sidicamano, me name who say, me name who she. That is also too. Say, me name is Askan Moshe.
Na adai na yedi udi afre musa.
Eno na me say, me dream me. Me am ho abo me to me sekra. Papa no sebe se ube file nomination. Na went to me and fail papers na wa rejecta. Nye me ne returning officer. The chairman is the returning officer. I cannot influence the chairman in any way. I cannot. So I do not understand. So I can say, Obre, 1,000 Ghana cities. 1,000 Ghana cities in a medical influence. I can't do it. Is I just can't understand, please.
Now, Papa no woni na di enkomo anansa oso okwan bi so.
Me to make me say, me nini di enkomo bia wo pa mi phone, one tracking phone calls me na say. Me ni makasa. Me didn't come. Me meaning be tia. A yen trying to so no dia tomiso.
Nyame hope na sania ade no eba ya say wiase nyina em se obia tudi ama yate se enra kra no ukotro wano sem o police station. Odu prosifo ho no ade enkomo sa na course.
Obisa me say dey na me so sabe man emetumi akan say me se minim hohwe ma kan wie nti open em say de be sia me pocho me so pi say obegyae no ama me me ama say pocho
nti obeni ajini mbwati sa se mi ni in fact enra na junior me mate and we are here to confirm say Dr. Frejan akase sa mpanyifo mienu should step aside na investigation ultimate cause but 43 days to elections na sani may be bribery allegation ya there electoral process in the commission ankasa amanfo GD wo no enwinhwan kakra
yo cover medase say in some way ebeto edwano ama amanfo ebema clearly amanfo bi adwam ayomo na kakra se wo hwe se ye insise kese akọ to aba beye bosumi echi kakra akai beye bosumi ne beye se na otwe mienu ana miensa echi akana na eyade a ha adwen kakra esanse ebema amanfo ni bi GD a omowo ewo electoral commission no eso atia na eso no ehwan kakra nka electoral commission so ayewe there Minjin this a scandal of this nature I hit you from 90.
I'm so when the first time.
Now she marrying so as allegation abaya and yemre pakra say just a few days and a few weeks to elections. On the substantive issue there, I would not want to make a comment. Mijidi say senya nsem no kono na yasamo ya debefa clearly ya debefa emra kwan, so and I would not want to make any comment here prejudicial to the outcome of Asemna Ankasa. I am only hoping say it will not be true. In Semna Omo Kano. I think that it is rather sad, the development itself. And the way in which said the allegation Ankasa and Supono etieno. Mejidi say yanya denya amamfoni BGDA no mwono in the Electoral Commission, no, and so better in a way it may not be able to restore confidence in some people. But Orako Jafarijan, you'll be a man for no Dodwana, Senya Ghana for you know, Dodwana Anna, or more confidence. A winning was Senya Otutu na Namo Efa Abatua in some, or you'll be a self and name so Wajidin Kessie na Yebunu Efa. Senya osese amanyo abato hunsem ewo Ghana na kwanya ofaso edi ninjuma no so we say mpanimfo mienu omon step aside that eno so no megidi say ne kwanso eno no esan say at this point no maybe for want of a better word megidi say there may be a bit of doubt created about them till such time Omubewi asem no kra. One say about one someone so the key thing about it is the integrity of the process and the integrity of the outcome. Intino say the same way to saying to tom penifo ni bi so na che say ye diamantfo ni bi nhwammo eno no intino me gidi say to send am kind of substantive issue I will not go into it. But there's also another interesting dimension say software na okase ono no okokoma we na
na onu mu enra no mibisa no ose na obi aka kire ne se ansa na ye beje forms of electoral commission no bi se otua bibi kakra ansa enti ote ye niyam hye no se electoral commission no wonye gidie wo mu all these years no sa na ekoso dia eni obe test ahwe nti oya so test ahwe no obo journalist form mienu amane amfi GBC. It's right from the word go. Time where so be my bribe ni adi nyina no na journalists for ni kan ho they knew what was going on no person test here say ampa na pass adia na chese Ghana for ehu nkrofo me adwuma electoral commission.
Yo me dem no esi.
Ana bi ntio.
Kama abato ne ehun sem no enye sayo enye buga enye gota to gota ene yebo. Nti nsem bi pua esese yem hye oye ni akoso ya ano hye ni mpense mu ne de emse police for no se ne enra metie o kakra won na si jato nya na ha me gomu kakra ne se na ese so for no se ono ni amfre no no ane ko hwehwe ema police penino so na se na ne buye na okabrofu bi wono ma wanto bo a onti na se otubo so na otubo na oti na se so a na chese ahwe ya so for ne ho be kire no ne because when between invitation need to be done arrest. Na police force dey sans when ni mumra nti unimu kakra na
o mama ho a
obetumi another one day be just but nti e bompa say when the abotre and be adwuma na ma if say so for no dey no say baby ogina no gina che say ono no frɛ e be sure police force so wanya ne ho abotre because
police ni ka say o makɔ ne office o ko enu oni ho
intino I say
as we be so oni vie ya
so for no pesa as we dwane because I see good animals and a police for no so pesa as ni won nya won adwuma but when mu nyina no nia ne tumi emodu ene police for no nti e be sere wen benya botre wo we no injirigire mu ba hihye na da ho no wan fa so se ne won ye na da na en ko ma obi ahun nchiri no kwan bi so but asɛm na nkasa de sɛ si efifim sɛ sɔfoɔ no ne kwan fa so no sɛ ne kwan so a policefoɔ no bɛmɛ yɛ ho ɛbɛboa yɛn nso kwan bi so efisɛ aporɔyɛsɛm na akɔ so no ɛnu bia nie nti sɛ bɛda adidi a ɔma ne nna adi ne yɛhu panin na ɔsɛ nya ɔno ano yɛntumi nyɛ yɛn ne yɛbɛbu natɛn wɔ ha nhyehyɛe no ne mmara no bɛdi but ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma yɛhu sɛ sɛnea medi kankan no abato ho nsɛm no ɛnyɛ bugabuga ɛnyɛ saa yoo ɛnyɛ gota to gota mmara ne ho gota to gota mmara ne ho wogyina hɔ no ano ahyehyɛ biribiara kwan no a wobɔ no gota to gota na mu no ne size koraa nim na abato ho deɛ ɛho nti na baabi na mekan yɛ na asɛ mo mpɛ sɛ mode mo adwen ba so no sɛ electoral commission sɛ asɛm na ɛka no na asɛ ɛhɔ no ntɔmola mu electoral commission no n'adwuma baako a wɔde ato hɔ no sɛ ɔbɛma information ama ɔman no ate ne ho ase nti ankɛse sɛ wɔntumi kyerɛ obiara ɛna saa deɛ no yɛnyae mmerɛ biara no na ɔkyerɛ partyfoɔ yɛ baa yɛsei no wɔyɛ afoforofoɔ dodoɔ no wɔyɛ afoforofoɔ wɔ saa deɛ mu nti sɛ wayɛ ne ho party sɛ ɔnya ne ho party nhyehyɛe na wɔ mmarapɔn mu no a yɛn nyinaa yɛtintum so ama ɔtumi no ɛkyerɛ sɛ nhyehyɛe baako no ne sɛ wobɛhwɛ ama obiara te ne ho ase so wɔn yɛ anaa wɔn anyɛ a wɔn atie mmara ɛyɛ electoral commission no wɔn anyɛ saa adeɛ no a mekan yɛ no a ɛnna wɔn atie mmara because ɛno na ɛbɛma obiara ehu kwan yɛ so fa form na so wokɔ American embassy anaasɛ wɔn yɛ kekɛ ka wɔn American embassy na menim unti biribi ase na wɔn bisa uti a wɔn eboa wo yɛn ka sɛ wɔtinti yɛn boa wo wɔn eboa kyerɛ sɛ dɛbi aha no sɛ ne yɛ no unni mu asɛ otumi bisa wɔn bisa kora na uti a yɛ boa wo wiase baabi a yɛyɛ nneɛma ama na ada hɔ frinkyɛm no saa na yɛyɛ no nti na meka sɛ abato no ɛnyɛ bugabuga ɛsɛ sɛ yɛnya yɛn ho abotrɛ obiara yɛ ne ɔpɛ kaba woka sɛ wonto aba a mmerɛ bi ani hɔ no ma ɛka sɛ by force sɛ woto because ɛyɛ wofa ahodie nsɛm ne yɛka saa nso na wosi wiase nyinaa oyere na sɛ odi president sɛ wɔn yɛ twe mu tan oyere na sɛ odi president sɛ menim sɛ ɔnware nso ɛmfa to na menware na sɛ woka sɛ oyere na wopɛ sɛ odi president na sɛ wɔn yɛ nyinaa ntom ɛne wo asɛm ka
okay
but ɛnkyerɛ sɛ me ɛnya nhyehyɛeɛ deɛ sɛ yɛnya but ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛnya nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛtia obi fa ahodie so wɔ kwan bi so nti no abato no ɛnyɛ bugabuga ɛnyɛ me na mekaeɛ no me na me wotumi nti
third time a woka sɛ nyɛ bugabuga
no it is important
obi pɛ sɛ ɔde yɛ bugabuga na
ɛsɛ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛte yɛn ho ase sa ɛsɛ sɛ yɛn nyinaa Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛsɛ sɛ obi ate ne ho ase obi a ne ntumi nsen obi mmerapɔn no akyerɛ sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ no ɛsɛ yɛdi so a obi afa ahodie ɛda hɔ fan wotumi yɛ nea ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ
very well na ngɔtwe abɔ yɛgu so ayɛpem so ɛwɔ Badwam akabɛs maduasa pɛpɛpɛ na yɛde ne nyinaa bɛ no wie sɛ ne bɛyɛ mpanimfoɔ bɛtumi akɔtɔ ɔm dwumadie so wo adwenkyerɛ bi afa berɛ 1760 email kaba@johnonline.com but lawyer Kojo so afie wɔ ahoma no so Sir John na no pɛ yɛ mo akye mo akɔ aba nyame adom yɛ ho yɛ na nso nyame ase papa ne edi nkan no sɛ bere bi a me ne udi nkɔmɔ afa NDP ho nsɛnsɛm ne adeɛ no wo kyerɛ sɛ wɔn yɛyi mu firi hɔ a NDP ɛne the most serious party ɛwɔ ɔman mu ha nti ne akɔ so no wani nye ho koraa ebesi saa bere no NDP nsɛnsɛm no agu so a yɛ ɛkɔ so ne aba ne sɛ ɛne wɔn ama electoral commission 24 hours sɛ wɔn fɔm nhyɛ nkrataa no anya saa wɔn de wɔn bɛkɔ court saa nsɛm no a akɔ soɔ no ne nkyɛnkyɛnmu a biribi wɔde maayɛ no wɔde toto a ɛna ɛte sɛ ma
o menyanti baabi a wɔn hyehyɛ aduro sɛ menam a mebɔ ntoa nanso sɛ wɔn se wɔn ama electoral commission akwanya sɛ wɔnyɛ nuhu na wɔhwehwɛ nneɛma mu yie a wɔgye sɛ ɛkɔ aso a na afɛgyan sɛ wei wotie na sopa mu na wei deɛ ɔwura no no wɔmfa titiri nti akɔ ho na wotie na afei ɔma akwanya no no more account need a grown and yet.
Sir John, sir, semi, you know, Bram, you dick and Comos Abreno. Maybe, sir, I say, NDP has 7 here, MPP 4 year, papa. A first will be because I say me, and that's so how send an acronym in a film.
Oh, if it was it, or you would know that. Now, Grono, you can't watch out what's your grown at there. Now, did you so opposition? Yeah, no one's more yet. When you be our kept my war. It is just a young kept my home. I did not some bar. Now, but it was a Bacasia, no, see, the young enemy. The and now, you be what on kept man or China about so when you be able to keep your war. I don't see, and now I'm a some bar. Young woman say, you be awesome. They will make a now, awesome. I don't think about Upia to make up here. Now, young one, I kept it. This is a one or my young few more. I don't think now. One may district or more fortunate. And not say it is your fortune, and no man can watch it. They were way young fortune here. You bet me, actually, I didn't for home. I don't think that was I to say. And yet, we quite in here, Upia position, when you kept my home. Now, by a person to me, and then I want to it's what the telephone, no, I bring a cash. Then we ask much, I don't know what to do, so I did it. At that time, now, young Kenya, it is like a public before. That I tell you.
Nia Tiene said, Sansemi a Coso Electoral Commission, now we cry, Abeto Jase, also for Bidia to Jase, or yes, some common penny for be bribed near the end. Mose, after a giant one fan of Kunyan into a sanity.
Edika, no, after a giant, sir, what you could never to on the journal. You say, yeah, Titru, so bizarre movie bribe. May assemble me yesterday. And the main person that can be a now, when you panua, one more so, Uncophobia, by the NS, you almost saw. Sir, we don't there. One more to say, another to say. Assemble Chacoba, now, Uncle for Cornwall, and one, so one more, and there be a several forms. I don't know, yet anybody actually. Yeah, I said, yeah, and Mexico. Up and down there, Medina say, or so on 1 to 2 form. That's something else. Nipa ko kwana se wo ye ne to fiase enfiedu na be kan nan sam ye yino na so dwane a ye ti no a e bi ye de ka ho o ye makama kwemu ama se fie ba ye se Ghana kemen memu ba ye ai kama ai ka bebe aka nan sam ko na so o ye sabe on tuna kwa yi no nya nya me yi na wonya abodina abodi papa na wo de mba ko di ko for NDC for dia o no na sam the Ghana no I didn't more and Timo at Totuma. The better be Nedna when Yano would give Sanko for a chair and this, you know, woman your party up, one more DBL. What really I could do, Matilla, give a band. It is Yao or almost a worker.
Well, I'll pay, yet I say.
Namisam.
Yet I master papa. You heard said, Dr. Mahama, and can make her say, although 2018, the airport in the sea, but lawyer, call. I'm sorry, lawyer, call. Can be beside and say, Cabo Assembly, because I don't think the next issue I may be basso, MPP for still a mobile investigation and so on. But I heard text messages about if I to us. So I'll say, I want to ask the AEC that, I'll say, I'll say they work for the country and are they working for the country or they are working for the NDC? The EC is very, okay, this one, Makafui, what make a very conclusive statement, and on Yadia meets me a kind of patropi. The EC should be careful. Kofi, Anna Kunedifiseri, Eddie Brain, or say Cabanana Fredia should also respect the law of the nation. Law Ben and Anna Busua.
That's not character.
Naso Omum Revia Sua. Kabaghanaians, we say we are gradually losing confidence in the EC. The EC boss is okay, and also Nadia Ola in Yeji. Nana Oforiata should also be fair in his submissions. Say it is strange that the MPP always want to make issues. Adoatu Nedifi Kumase de Bae. Alaji Kums in Yendi will say if President Mahama cannot unite the NDC as a party, I don't see how he can unite this country. Kabata Nana to put the yellow book down and obey the rules. Sir, you are quickly, Mammy Claire, Anthony Kabwa for me. Sir, Obeni, Aqua Bium. Meda super papa. Now, Asamba Koha, a son can be son who free so. Ora Anthony Abai Fakabo, and some I buy rap, research and advocacy platform for the better just say, woman, you need be a son in it. Emma and then ye na ya TB. Emma and ora cabo de some ember two just say, and then on yan and ya, no one do this will be na kosha kukoma ye BB. Be before a moment and move to a fast asimio.
That's Minia. It's out to Kona can NTC4. And I'm NTC4.
I won't be NTC4.
Oh, now, Ghana, no, they say, Ghana for the African. One more year, I just say, you pay that and someone here come on. If you say, woman, you have some puppy, I can take Ghana for one more power, one more down. Now, they say, Nana go for the number. And never here Ghana for a Numa, I didn't quit more about it. Nobody control, Tia Katie and Numa. Abra one more for any money being yellow. And no, a Ghana for. After free secondary school education, and I go for the bank. And no here Ghana for Papa, baby of Copia, or me and no crown and Ghana for Sabi, Nabe, on the island of Chop. I am here, I'll be a natural health insurance now. On my Kuno. I see any year, or rather, Mamma say 2009 and the Bayano. I will go one him or no go to form. Oko Brevu, no some Fatinam. One for one him at South School for somewhere, a year, Mano. Sunday Manano, and in near my here Ghana for. As you say, I bought it that. I go past Mama Cremu. Now, what say, Yanko Brunko for, Yanko Tro, Yanko training for, Yanko for National Security ID card. There is someone that is a soldier for, there is a been that is a 24. They never bassa, and not Ghana. No one's not an 80. No be an idea, so, and yet, when we have a beer for it, Anthony Cabo. Now, I take up the car, and take a net, and take a snap. You have bought it down here, then you see a mouth to come in. And you have someone, you see a possible with him, one was on with him. But go last year, one more about a year, I've seen what I did, as he said. Him. I don't see member guy. Yeah, suppose for some say almost the Port police. Yeah, so you better suppose for the camp. I was asking no. That's say you were and you mam you kuma NDC police and you were Yanya say police. Yeah, but now no matter say suppose for say on me invite the couple. One more fellow. That yeah, let's see okay. One more fellow. That's what is that here. What do NDC need? If you all complain. Now police boss here fellow. Not a cowboy, never friend one, yet a coma, and never who. Never who, and this for one more police or headquarters or I told them that cowboy, never right. Now, the other day, when say, I told the cowboy sing on one. I some so was in on one, I some the woo, I some the Uncle Siaka, because a NDC fought now was at them. I know my cries on your man. Now, no, as you pass a mistake, Jumudia, that a second kind of prayer, as you are Matadiano, and connect and got
very well.
I don't know, some of a cowboy, some about Opa, Omoka Madiansi. I can't forget this. Never trouble. No sample, Dako. And now, no sample. And no sample from a sample. Then I for the palm one of you all. And if you want part, what would you want another cake? And some send a local for the class so I can be. And go to who. Now, put here one more. I can body or what you want. One of the embassies. For the embassies.
One would call, yes, one was one would call, one would call.
What do you want? What do you want? That just say, what be a who, or Mutin or Mutia. I can pony what would you move. Now, almost up on neighbor. So, Tabo the car said, what the mercenaries, not some previous. Tabo Libya and one more. The mercenaries for or myself I day for. And now the column of the one thing. Now, no, about this also. It's all what they are wanting. Oh, about this, I don't know. And now, I don't know. Now, quite enough for you. What is our say? We are mercenary. And control for some in the bottom way. But you ain't said that yet. I was possible.
You.
And this I know. Now can become a CEO. Now, to Cabia, you very now, just almost say, for the embassy. Now, say, natural. Go for it. Say, I will pay. See, the court. Yes, I said, happy before. And never chrono. Happy before.
Yɛda na no pay any command ye dear yɛda papa but already said in Martin semi buy em say nyakwa ba nyina what MPP response nyade
send you the kind member research and advocacy platform for Abaso say such mu poboni a amanfo bi boy a omachi egu tape so na omode abeto dwama Ghana fo nyina yehu nia nhyehyɛ a sɛ ekoso nia ya te nkrata ora Anthony Cabo de ato dwane sɛ enye nene mintimi engina kasafidie so enkase eye nene nia metimi aka ne sɛ enene sɛ nene inti ebia aprosifo ni won a wa kwadare mu ewo saa pense mu ni mu no ombe timi aboa oman Ghana esan se uti tape pa omode tu dwana na ene America se ese Anthony Cabo ne a ose enye nene no nia kan se omo abo basabasa yofo bi pa ya potoka se kan se mercenaries enipa bi a esum wo mutrim ebi eye ex combatant efi Liberia efi Libya ebi eye said ye kan wo tape ne so say aigbe bad boys omo fi Togo ene omo a omkeka ho ene yese bi nso cry amanyo ku bi nso eho nkrofo a chese saa eni a yese ye Anthony Cabo ye ken ye MPP National Youth Organizer nansan ya no yo National Youth Organizer ohun se abato ni nkoyie mo nti no okọ prese okoye mrase bidweni
sa ai afia abato nkoyie
ma omo no enti no okọ prenity ono ekọ prenity so
no you need the and so most ministers no mo koye is it fair to say almost so mo contest for
any consolidation no onipa ni say o say onipa ni say wa boa bad nkrofo yi nyina no na they are consolidating said the omde basabasa beba oman mu omde ntokwa beba oman mu said the omo no patch say institutions bi ho a esese omo attack yom ebi ni electoral commission utie MPP for kasa omoka eye maybe a etwem besi na said they are working on that same plan attacking the integrity of the electoral commission. You see, ebinum eye brigadiers, even brigadiers omo army nim soldier mu. Ye nhuom so omo ye brigadiers o. Ye say omo ye aigbe brigadiers. Nti omo so no MPP tape say yen attack omo so. You know, nti wo hwa ode ye mfato ho tape ni bi so ababeto dwa efa ora Anthony Cabo kroya ho a. I think that there's also a certain consistent pattern, even though I say enyo there's a certain consistent pattern. And chebia na ni tape bi beto dwa na okase. Eno potokasem, this is quote. If we don't win the 2012 elections, Afghanistan, and also eye onupa kriya ene. And I think that kind of characterization, and I say, sa ekwanya mribia tape bibeba senia ubeti ensem na also is violence, is belligerent language, basabasa ye patapa ntokwa yemfa okun embro maimu. Enya ade a eboa oman no. And enye just tape here ababeto dwai. Wo share MPP form penimfo no dodo na mribia umbekasa is along this path, a path of violence. I say so we are Benino was antimantem yemfa diembo trim we are Nkrani was antimantem yemfa diembo trim MPP and winning election 2012 Afghanistan and I say ubeti say Samia Wuku etu mebunu for say etu ni license here wo mafunu de yen license. I mean all of these things
also obi kofa ballot boxer
efa nafa womafunu ebo na sanoka nafa boss womafunu nafa bona fapna no so. I think that this, I mean, deliberate incitement say omu Kenya we chitai for say ɔmfa basabasa yɛ emra abaye babetu mu for 2012 no enya de a eboa sebi woyɛ den ka sɛ waboa nipa ɔmo basabasa ano ɔmo akontokwa pen wɔ Liberia bad boys a ɔmo wɔ Togo ne nkeka ho Libya ex-combatants odi ɔmo aba ɔman Ghana mu ɛden putting na mercenaries ɔmo yɛ nkrɔfo a yetu ɔmo ka na ɔmo ako ama minjin di sɛ abaye babetu 2012 is about life and death minjin di sɛ ɛyɛ ade ɛsɛ ye nyinaa ye kasa te sɛ nea President Mahama ɛkasa no sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ abaye babetu yi ɛbɛkɔ so jojo emu bɛda hɔ han na yenya ɔman Ghana before and after abatoɔ no ɛnyɛ basabasa yɛn sɛ sɛ yɛku yɛn ho ɛnyɛ all die be die abatoɔ ɛne yɛ kwakoto enti no media mete saa nsɛm yi a ɛkɔ so yi a megidi sɛ there's a certain consistent pattern which the NPP continues to build sɛ wohwɛ a wɔn na weesunsan so nyinaa nso no me de die nanado ɛsan sɛ wotie nea ɔkaayɛ ɛfa etiwa nsɛm ho a ɛsɛ etiwa kra no ɔmo kyerɛ NDC foɔ biribi kakraa obiara ni hɔ a ne deɛ yɛ miɛnsa obiara deɛ mienu na ɔmo wae violence ne ho biribi kakra ɛkyerɛ ɛno akyi ɛna wote na ɔno ade ne at all costs ɛbɛso mu ɛna akyire wote sɛ wɔn afunu wote sɛ yɛde etu gyan etu duro ne gyan ɛna yɛde bɛkɔ I mean all of that language coming from the NPP side I think sir is a very worrying development. Nea metimi aka mo ne sɛ wohwɛ nhyehyɛ a ɛwɔ aban mu a nea menim ɛfa nhyehyɛ a yɛn national security managers ayɛ ne sɛ wɔn ɛbɛhwɛ ama abatoɔ no akɔ jojo na basabasa MC ɔman Ghana mu na aba yɛ ba beto no emu bɛda hɔ fine.
Very well. Nana member also quickly name Step 4 Venture say mo amane say one more ND a cute baby diapers na fe Bolombo baby diapers na cute woman sanitary pad e dey aba chrome na okwa ya obon say e na check e wo hu sa ntisa no bia akra frɛ no black and white blue and white and a purple and white and a wo chrome we yi rapper no free ho a ya tro cute baby diaper e wo pa diaper na nkasa so enu nti no se ne be yan fasu na kwa na no akinkyira no na watimi ehu wokɔ shop ni supermarket bi ayeton bi na mu atufo de omani kyerɛ Geo Fort House ya Ben Star Assurance or CMB nkran a on so betimi aka bi 030266 432 423 666 423 na fe 0243 608 661 ana Kumasi Jinyame House ya Ben Diamond Link Academy ewa Jum 0242 665 050 and afi 0242 028 na woni intimini also na me too Atoni Kabute pino ansam
me tie tape no mo boy me tie bi na utie tape ni ye a ene no ka asem ni si bibi so me de me nana Fredia nye MPP me nana Fredia madwin ni se nipa kro no kasa no ka kabo no kan ya nke be me de
really
yeah
o personal position
I'm telling you personally adentia tie ni amekan ya si utie tape no bibi o kan da de krontia na o kan ya na o kan o kyerɛkyerɛ mu o tape no mu o se NDC fo no ye nhyehyɛ bi a enko yie nti ese boy ho ban kwan bi so make esi so say me it is true say NDC for ye nhyehyɛ bi a enko yie now if that is the case me sre Ghana ni bia so ye NDC CPP NDP say ye hwan so ye Ghana ni nko ade ese se ya boto no ho ban
but your state institutions o me ade
state institutions no emra owura ya bo atinjan tape by then wo ye because on the ojitum so no kan sem no nsem no kan ye nyina ye gitum se nye beebi a ye dwen Ghana fo ho a anka mpanimfo be ma na tena se am ye bisa ne nsem am na kyerɛ ne me kɔso anka bebi so wura dofo nsem That was a serious business. Besine. Amanfo aka na free o ye frɛ no ene just enye o peso na wo de ye wade o eye Ghana for peso Ghana for ye wotumi esese ye kai sa emre bia nti enye obi ena chese ye de yetumi na hye ne nsa no obeye ne opɛ wo ye ne amra se efata nti no adan na ya amfrɛ no nsɛm o kan na mu do emu pi ehu enough police ni fra wa onim say about Nigerian police anase
police for
nsɛm o kan na se special forces na ye ti say owura mosquito ase edu nketia e ka fa special forces na ase ne say bon eya ye kasa ese to yebo ese hwe ne me bi
to we feel justified.
I'm telling you that if you who are the manager of the state who are hwe oman so aman no what boy what ye hihye bi a eboboko ba bia ene me am oman na se me hwe ne yie because enya dia wo ya ma me wo ya ma wo na no ntemi ya betna anum si mpanimfo ahodo a ekofo attack won attacks no enye se ebo won kro no but ye hunahuna ye tutu mutuo ye kita musikan nkrofo na beda na di ebie na nkrofo ayafa ho me say sabato ya yekoi se moje bi hwie baabi se moje bi hwie baabi moja no ye de soa owura mahama ene na pamfo ene NDC if se won na Ghana for di tumi share won sa ye nyina se metoma no se manto ama no tumi no abeda ne nsem abeda won nsem esese won hwe ma Ghana ni bia anhwere ni nkwa empra wo kwan bia so se moje bi hwea eda won so enye NDC sem enye MPP sem eye ama oman no ho asem se moje bi hwea eda won so ada ne efisa de ne yagro me kasa no me kan se buga ne gota to gota enye sa ne ye no eye ka dachi ho asem ye ka ye hi asem ye ka ne be ma manfo nsa akoya no obi koda esese oda yetition na agrobi nyedi owura Felix Ofosukwachi one man show rap uye NDC ni babejina hono eka onu asi ne boso ena na mitio se Ghana for no be kasa ma Ghana for ada yente na no nenum nsem da hwe nsem bi wo hono ma esese ye dibreso se hwe se koba se Anthony Kabwa eno kan sa asem na me kebe me de maka minyi ni so kan boni bi wade no because of baby ansem no because baby na wonya daje ti ni ye pa me si bien pa no kasi so if so osise inkrofo bi ye hihye bi nti ese ye boy ho ban utie owura ya bonti diande no a okotata inkrofo ni ono se bi de me prepare ene ni ono de wa hihye so okotata inkrofo ho na ye hwehwe no first
also wa prepare will be release you on end of October into November
to do what to secure the me see a coming now go ayana mu to brofo bi movies here to brofo mercenaries na your friends ura lawyer kan no say you come mercenaries are the one nam ho by day for bi sa na it is so on keke yet mercenaries say masio you don't you cannot say that this is something that me I mean me ti ade na say tina yesi free SHS mbra no bia ntumi nkan ngoma no nti ade ase na nkrofo antumi ambekasa ankasa so kasa wa na yate because we too brofo because of a minister we are saying that serious business and one so any bresem no di agro any bresem and me say too brofo say mercenaries no opesa o kana I say mercenaries no e bia say ni peti ase and na make say who feel say sa dey akama for mercenaries ase enya wo na do ba be sisi Ghana
na mercenaries no kaba uti mercenaries ase what is mercenaries so who gina kwanti ase na eton toes inti no ura
munko bisaka ono so de omo aba
also every kind say are by day for you it is not that simple
by day
and you cannot just do it
if you say omo fi Libya
so let us not play adiana eban o kasa no man kasa o me di ni die man no bu on person dibu me kasa twen na me kasa nwie me wi anu aka dem I gave you respect into one person utia then keep talking because Ghana for ne won kasa no ye ne kaba kasa but Ghana for na etie into person to aso na one person eja mo na mo ni mo It is a serious business near.
Come
here, refer Rollins, but men can be.
Rollins Beccasan, or the Achille Becca Horse.
You know, Miss Regana for Mamma and Simbi and ye, me say, near Dick, I am yassa and your rackabonos, okay. Me say, and yammy yassa and your no, ye near honocre. Ye need no cre or gana. None your men could ye, and ye inquire some, a Dutch ansem. And yan crofobie to me, I paint ye bayam or be a CCN. Yan to a ban Frenchim, what per se or to a bama a tomano, utuma be tomano, and ma obim besisu, he, utuma a, na obi betu be me, or no sisu, because of cancel a no. It's yan primo being to a bat twice, and primo being be ya machines no name one, a so painting, and ma just a police for a so me near Cosso, a da a battle beba. Sydney Bay, I am a ya Battingham police no. A buying I say a fosso, I am Pessia Yahoshino, a deputy minister. Serious business like this, or did Diagro? It is a serious business.
That you are promising.
It is a serious business. I'm saying, sir, it's a Wako Scontino, who is a man for the Uncle Scontino, 2 mercenaries and near Jatun. A man for that is why we will educate people. So that they come to understand these things.
This is a joke. Don't
we will not let people cheat people in this country.
Don't.
Into no media.
Now, you have campaign issues. 2 minutes. James, Mamsha says so. Campaign issues. President Mahama in the Western region near Hong Kong,
Mampeni Mahama Proba Oko near Oshasie, a free voter. Na or they call Northern. Na sesiania odiaba ewieye ewo atoyemantem western region no ade a eye anika papa se wokọ na wokọhwe Adom a omudi nechi na omoka one toucher nchesa about one crowd ya to ewiem zaka results are be declare keke on your friends say December 7 so wokọ President Mahama Twitter handler JDM Mahama ubehu eho mfoni ewo ho saa na ukọ ne Facebook account nso a ubehu nia ekoso ni nyina ewo ho nia etie ne se yenyuma pa NDC baye eba be ye President Mills be ye ne President Mahama eba be to aso Mampeni Mahama eni so adehunu efa yesuku nsem ho senia yebesisi 200 community based SHS emso de to edwa yehu MPP manifesto saa SHS assembly ebinim say almost about 350. They can continue to copy. There's no problem with that. Yeah, Ushe MPP NDC Abreso by 2 universities ayesi Bakwa Framantem Bakwa Bonahafu. They are all up and running. So Ushe schools under trees are yet to asiye Ushe 100,000 laptops are yema schools ni institutions free exercise books ni nkeka ho. I think that is the better path to go. Send your better access to education. We know what say Uko Wesley Girls High School. In Kuala Omo apply 9,000. Omo vacancies for 350. And you know, the point is that if they had the infrastructure, they had the access and come to me a job. Uko Mfanzi Pim School. In Kuala Omo apply 10,200. Almost some bit me a 400. It tells you that there's a problem. The problem that we have is one of access, one of improving quality. And no, na Mampeni John Mahama Ejinaswa, Washebo say, obesi 200 community-based schools. Now, science resource centers, so they are being rehabilitated and revamped. Said you share schools.
Oh, but I didn't but quickly, and I mean, you say a time as well, you be plan, sir. Saa nneɛma a musimu be ni na mo de mo fa cost my nso da bia se mo accuse MPP before say o mo cost no kra mo de buy no kra no enye papa
I think I've seen some figures and even the drawings of these projects from the education ministry. That is not a matter that the point really is that Anyebia, do we have a track record in the area of education? NDC Abreso and Yedani University of Mines into University of Mine and School of Mines.
Madam Elizabeth,
School of Mines. You're done into University of Mines and Technology. That is also not true. NDC Abreso and University of Development Studies. That is also a statement of fact. NDC Abreso and University of Education Winneba. That is another statement of fact. NDC Abresu in 2008. Yes, share boss say you basically 2 public funded universities. Yes, see, Volta and BA. Yeah, admit it. This time, your boy Yashan is saying, a boy Yashan is say NDC basically public funded university. A prayer Mantem Eastern region to complete the public funded universities in all 10 regions of Ghana. I think that we have a solid track record which is incomparable.
Nana, mientiwe na yemfanko.
Kaba nyame ye besresa baby Nana Kufuado will be ani na plan for Dr. Maham Baumia numina nyame bechira na baby adwuma won ye bia enko nanim ani mpanifo akọ oni owura usofri kasa no se okọ aprobo ye besresa nyame mfa won enko mfamra ni asresa Ghana fo nso yenhwe ya sitnem amanfo bi bai won se prekopes ka beba botom saba fa so she botom anopei o sorry no na o light siso ana
Amen.
mi jese ne Ghana fo ni di ko anopei o sorry na light siso ana nsuo na ba na nkrofo bi enya school ko emane won twa brofo a yeso de on tia sinti ebeka guaso so na wo de nka unya ya nka enye mawo na enye mawo ana enonum ne ye ka na nka seska no anka wo bre minim papa bi ane ope sika de atua ne mamienu eko school kro ba ko peska no owo oye ne den ye ni mo a sika semunti anko yi ne yesi adisua wo behu ade abue wani e ma hu o daachi o bra o bebo na sa manfo bi de won se kakra bi nko ane emwa won utie won nyumadie nyina won de tudwa contract sem nko a efisika bebe ma mo edi na meka kire ndisi foot soldier fo a mo brebre nkurase man panimfo bi di no won di jam edi jija ya mo penhihye pa be ma mo nyina mo akoyi a mo twe ne yie eye o man yetimuna ye hu se yetimi 66 classroom block 87,000 Ghana cedis enso so amafo bi twa contract over 400,000 Ghana cedis ekomu mprenum and etimi si asada ne mprenum intino asese Ghana fo hwe ne yie na sentem na Kufuado akasa afa aproyesem akon ono wasi ne boso se me say me yentumi fa bibia enfor meda
na say I started publish a minuso ho about rock shell ho asem enquire sebi wadama ni paper me meto akan okay
nensem nko yie ontumi nyina bibia ensi ne boso kan sem asi suda Kufuado si ne boso
say nom dia na nensem tudwa
say odi etire kusi but every one wants to make us an person. Oh, Casaman,
someone can't be a member.
So we are inquiry defender.
Mama just one.
Into we inquiry defender.
Public debate.
Mama into woman inquiry. Mama the defense lawyer inquiry. Some make us
no credit. I've given just one instance.
Money, Mr.
Now says one who's one tactic back on. Just one casa to 20. I feel Casania Casafam. Near Tosu. We're seeing the other na Ghana for. Sasem ye as other necessary bisem because yisika a man for a sen and me a bread Ghana for ihiamo muma and yapon within whom
your mammy nanko
waka yapon within whom very serious matters what check why a befaswa a bema yapon within whom some makuyi yes remo masuna munti nan saying wakoka adensi whom some near me here for obia so onya dan dem on pese nkolada kwan champion on pese awofo ema about time for amoton mwade ensese moda kwan champion nsi obo montontom ena ade ba ko so adadi Ghana for ne se mo amahu studio hakra ni die kra yen fama mo ni die kra yen fama mo na se sane ma no ena hia mo dia ene na ensese mo hwe Kufuado la eno ene besakra niama me de emse eno ne esisi ehwepa na ye de adwuma na senkrofo bi aye adwongo politics enne de adwongo na no eka wase me ne de won ehu mfaso balance didi ho didi ho serious
yevesia
bisa se de na ko to say yenti won ho sem nsem wo ho no won nim say didi Ghana for a prime
yevesia
ko northern Ghana
eno de aproyesem sike dia akesiem ayekoso de won pese kan wase eye de na owura
Yeah, move for
ya
na
ayi hono
omo diketeke
ayi na won si enka hwe no
Niger Mali ni nkeke
I mean proyesema
yeah mazia
otumi kan ho hwe
quickly text messages aba yemfanko yemfanwie one from Audu Osekaba, it's really surprising to hear this. I just heard Prophet on another station saying the total amount he requested was 10,000. I'm so anti. Leave from the UK. What do you because me kind of that. Emails not fine. Why is the MPP supporting anything that has to do with the NDP? And the only support to one. Felix also Frimpong Kaba, the Electoral Commission should understand that they are to conduct and supervise elections. Kaba, if someone supervises, what stops them from directing the candidate? I think it is hard time we come out and tell Afrajan that enough is enough. He's not being fair to some candidates. One from Domahin Krukaba, Nana Kunedu and co should not blame the EC and waste their time going to court instead of taking their time to fill simple forms. They are now going to court. Last batch of text messages. One or say, Kabatel the NDC that if Yabwa Tinjan was not above the law, why was he not arrested and prosecuted? Kabo's voice or no voice, NDC, you are sweating. You get out. That's in commander. Ask the NDC what they did at Tiwa, that compelled Nanado to teach them something small. Or say, Kaba, if Mr. Boating is saying that, okay, I'll say, Kaba, from the way Mr. Boating is speaking, should we conclude that they are the one who is supporting the EC by not registering the NDP? Nana in Brekum. Kaba, ask Mr. Janin Boating what he makes of the Boating Jan's tape and why he's making a big deal out of this one. Kaba, the voice you played yesterday also resemble Mikio Sebeko of Adom FM. Most of them investigation. I was afraid idea here. Now, Sasha come out, James Ajeni Boating. Hoju Ajeni Boating. Lawyer James Ajeni Boating. Yeah, that's super Papa James. Sanope Utimi Bae. Sanso and Anasia Shronkoma. Nana Fridio Foriata, member of the MPP's communication team. Now, Ropa Microfinance, Christmas, multi TV box, Ochiana Kakra, the year 2 cities for 4 because say Ubitimia Tieri. Na Omo Ewa Brim, Omo Sumo, Kade, and Omo Tema. Numbers are between our friend with me 200 more sample 0543 520114 0547 999 444 and after 0548 710 475. Now, only Ropa Microfinance into meaning Comosanson, Ebo Amania say harmonious choral, so much in fear enum. Nyame Adoma, 5th anniversary, Nubebaso, College of Physicians and Surgeons, 28th of October, and as media Bebaso, Dr. Joyce I, and our Otton Safre, a Ghana phone and teach you more money, a choral music on Samumra, Namume 4 p.m. Ticket in time to this, ye Tombi, a Salt and Light Ministries. Ewa Belempe, ebi o Silver Bed, and a Kuala Shopping Mall, Honso Kwa, Yami Ebishira, say, Obaba Boy, Massage Media to me also. Mamma say, friend, I am ticket in Mremono 0268 130 615 0268 130 615. Now, in penny phone to me in Como. Yadin Como we soon ha, na Yaba Behe, Odachin, Oma, and Papa Miku School, no Sikaba Miniko Kubia, and Miku School, Dachin, one bound for so. And Omane Dachin, Tino. Ye behe sene asitene mbetimi aye ebra ne kidi fan for ba bedin komo ewo nkwada ye dey see her say you free marriage say you free senior school say you aerodrome say you university Ghana for the be decide material say ye NKBK 0244195539 or ebumara nchire ya na cantonment so call on GIS ni die nimhwe edam panifo ase
free na yados Kaba.
Because it's on can be. Also on to me. Martin, because on to me. Free yados. Also on to me. Also on to me.
Yeah, we ask why about this year.
Food soldiers and this penifo simo.
Gifas Health Limited. And the Gifas Mr. Ba. Edru Papa. Edru esa me mane e man na yemu yare. Bema wenya gonorrhea. Anasim poba wenya gonorrhea. Ubi a low sperm count. bema sabi ni bema enyina so ye anase mpo wodwunso ana ni bema mu ye ne ya bema sansa gu ni bema no anase waye mre wo mpam obi ani sisi eta ye ne ya oba nso wo ho na sabi nka bone wo wase anase mpo ukomfikyire na nema nkoye emfa ma oba sabi mu na seta ye ne hene ni nyina no eye enam yare bomodi asa on sabeka gefas mr ibi
ubenya gefas mr dre bi ato wo head office Waterchiman BA Accra JK Frimpong Enterprise Okaishi Drag Lane Kumasi Gefas Herbal Center wa Abrepo Junction Takrade wa AA Mensa Market Circle na fi Bogoso Unique Herbal and a fi Drugstore Sebu ewo Ghana henyina
Gefas Mr. Pa only believe.
Welcome to Godshine Ventures. We undertake laundry services of all kinds, ranging from stuffing chairs, carpet, office cleaning, interior car cleaning, office-to-office and home-to-home laundry services, and many, many more. Call us on 0244-778502 or 0201-5907. 53. We are located at Southla, Fair Street, opposite Jokers. Godshine Ventures. Affordable, fast, and clean laundry services at your convenience. This Christmas, give your loved ones and cherished customers the gift that keeps on giving. The multi-TV Gargantuan Xmas Hamper. For only $199 Ghana cedis, you get a multi-TV decoder set with a satellite dish, a quality Bluetooth wireless headset, a multi-TV souvenir t-shirt, and many more exciting gifts. Don't just buy a hamper. Choose the hamper that will touch your family with over 38 world-class TV and radio channels 24/7. The whole family is sorted. Watch your favorite cartoon characters on the For Kids channel. Latest Ghanaian, Nigerian, and international movies on Senior Freak and Joy TV. Christian preaching, worship, and documentaries on the Jesus channel. Everything Islamic on Peace TV, CNN, BBC, France 24, and follow Election 2012 on Joy News. Enjoy live NBA English Premier League only on Joy Sports and many more exciting channels. Your multi-TV decoder also comes with free overvoltage protector, USB slot to play your movies, and 1-year warranty. Call 0204-413-484 for yours today. The multi-TV Gargantuan Xmas Hamper. Touch a family this Christmas. Offer is available in all 10 regions of Ghana. Call 0204-413-484 for your local dealer now. The multi-TV Gargantuan Xmas Hamper. Touch a family this Christmas.
The Harmonious Chorale is 5 years old. Glory hallelujah! Your favorite choir, the Harmonious Chorale, under the directorship of James Varick Amar and chairmanship of Dr. Joyce Roslyn Aye, graciously invites you to the 5th anniversary grand concert of the choir. Date 28th October 2012. Venue Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons near the Ridge Roundabout. Time 4 p.m. Rate 10 Ghana cedis only. Tickets are available at Kuala Shopping Mall, Osu, Silverbird Cinema, Accra Mall, or contact Salt and Light Ministries on 026-813-0615 or 0302-772-013. Sponsors: Vodafone Ghana, RLG, ADB, Stanbic Bank, Media Partners, Multi TV, Choice FM, Ike Photos, and supported by Salt and Light Music Ministry. Come and receive your portion of God's abundant grace.
Waka bi me de ba be dwomdwomade so medical abo amane a ka kire odada me tama me so na me nyine no na no pese me papa kwesi amoa ohwe a obekai bia na ni refi ze o ayoluma kakra but o ka kire me o se kwadwo me di u ko school so nim se me mini koko mpapa wa nya me bi unsusu nya de me nya bi e be de eja wo eti yire hu na ko school fo ni butunsuo de bia so se fo ni butunsuo na daache school no hu baba mfaso ama na me so nya hu mfaso akra ene so me so ase eja olmai na wa beje ne die kakra no de se ne be ya wo ma ehun so baba mfaso ama wo ene wo da chinti ene se wo boaboa hu disie se ne be ya nkwada no school komu ni wo mo hwemu no enko ya de so afa ama wo kidi fan ade a aba ya bo hu komo kakra na se hu hienti na se sentimu biem ma wa wonte ye no watimi ate wa wote na ma wadwum sayo kesen ne kakra no yetimi abiebie mu de ama ye nua pani Kofia Mprechum o kidney fund na no pay Orenza waba bidru a woni Ecobank for womo akambo ma woni sa dwumedi bro Kofi bibia bokọ de
nyame adom ne mpaibo
de nyame ase me de me kai sa pepe na papa ka kire me menim se ene wonu ne hu so ode me ko school kidney fund ya abey yes a mutual fund ya ese yi sika ntobwan kakrakra de to na ye de boama ye mane da achinti kwan ben so ne ye fa ayesa ade ya emma enye stress on our finances and yi sika sam ne ade no bitimi akọ amaye bokọ.
Okay, me that's it. Michia Ghana for nyina ya kiddie fund for HR na eye ni je say ye launch kiddie fund no je say Ghana for asum nkrofo ani je ho because omo hu say e ba beboa omo madachi so na ye ka kiddie fund no te say de wo busa ye no mutual fund say ka say mutual fund as ye che say I say bia wo de bia sa na me chirem say na be obi abeti I say wo sike bia wontimi mfanye investment e bia mfa say ukra 10 cedis no wontimi mfa nkoye investment bia ukra 100 kra na akọ bank na kasa okoto treasury bill kra mbehwe wanim so what I say but say nipa me fan say nipa be 10,000 obi a de 10 cedis eba together you 100,000 Ghana cedis now sa 100,000 Ghana cedis yet to say kaneno 1 billion cedis etimi ye bibia nti fund manager na ye Ecobank Development Corporation no sa sika no EDC omo no mo fasika no madane no o ti ase no mo de ye investment na chese mfaso na ebeba so no o mama obia ensa kan bi na se ne be ya emma stress emma nkrofo so se ne be ya emma your friend say on se ka se investment ya nkrofo dwen se chise
o yen sika kakra bi so obia dwen ade finance ya dwen sa
enu ti ne kiddie fund aba no said the best solution to that and they say ye benya mutual fund obia kakra bia ma stress inti ye kiddie fund no ukra 10 cedis ukra utimi dey start so obi the 1,000 cedis obi the 10 cedis obi the 20 cedis obi the 50 cedis emma wo ho hin ha so na wo ho ha a wo dey to ho na omodi ye adwuma na so kakra e free sa time e free a friend is saying yeah and the IPO no e china nko
anti see I can say IPO eguso e koso amafo bitimi aba beto shares ni bi chire mu
IPO ni wi anya se ye wi o but chese IPO ni emre a chese EDC for Ecobank for ye gather sika to start the investment afi ne be share investment na se
IPO no say na waka say ochina na etwa mu yi no se obi etutumrika bitimi beto fund shares ni bi ene ya mfaso de be ne wo ho nti ese oto ne ne na ebia wanka se bia next year na say next month na de nti se nipa ne ye ne na na china
okay me da say ade potin say ye fund na send on say obi de 1,000 obi de 100 obi de 10,000 mfaso ne ba na say o pese okoyi usika na say so mo che mfaso na ye che no proportionately just also be
osono dia de ba na onya ho faso
nti enam sa ni nti no ye start fund no ye ne say ye starting at 10 pesos per share just usika bia o de beba no ye divide by 10 pesos nti me fan say bia o de 10 cedis na cost start ya 100 shares obi o de 1,000 e cost start with 10,000 shares so na ye start say IPO ni ende na say ye start say ye die trading na ebia na afena na mfaso no start eba so nti ebia be ye evaluation na ebia ade na move from 10 pesos to ebia be 12 pesos so nti se wo no sa time na afena wo di usika eba usika no ye be divided by 12 pesos nti nke wo se onya 100 shares ebia obenya 90 shares na obi ono start enne no wa start nya mfaso nti ehu hia pa se utie me na se wani gye ho o pese oye kiddie fund ni bi ma oba enne any echina up to echina 5 p.m. because Mate say it's a Friday holiday.
Friday holiday.
Say holiday there any be endi echina. Nanke was say endi Friday but be endi echina. But no nkyere say ye endi I endi every Monday kwa till thy kingdom come. obiara timi kɔ eco bank na okɔyɛ kiddie fund ni bi ma oba
yɛmmisa sɛ na kiddie fund ni yɛ adwuma ebia mekute sika maba mo hɔ orenza na kiddie fund na makɔ eco bank branch bia mekoduru hɔ no nyama me krata okaba fele me akora metie me nyanware no ma woba nti ete sɛn me yɛ ne sɛn
yo me da say kiddie fund no ho kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ mutual fund a ɛyɛ nkwara nko a o kyɛ sɛ adekoro nti a yɛfrɛ no kiddie fund no kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ opportunity a yɛde aba sɛ awofoɔ ɛntrae sɛ ɔmo betumi invest for ɔmo mba because I can tell you say children don't need long-term savings. Odi sika to hɔ ama wo mma na sika no bɛda hɔ a ɛmma mfasoɔ biara deɛ nka fa nyinam so what I say nti no yɛsɛ children need long-term investment and nti no yɛahyɛ dade saa we say aba but sɛ obi a wedi 18 years ɛkɔ biara timi kɔyɛ kiddie fund ni bi nti sɛ wo say wonware yɛ wonwo yɛ wobɛtumi akɔyɛ kiddie fund no wokɔ akɔda biara din ne so yɛ wawo din ana da so so inti no okɔ any EcoBank branch bia okɔ application form wo ho de ohia ye just wo open no passport picture ba kopɛ ana ID card any of the nationally acceptable ID cards either say driver's license and voters ID passport and NHIS emu bia wo de kwa eno ano no fill form na afei usika wo de start no na wo de aka ho ombeje no feso
ensusuye bɛn na da mu deɛ no ne ɔmo maka ne ntem because ebi wɔ hɔ a we a wo say yɛsɛ a kiddie fund ne mu opening credit mi ebi ebi wɔ hɔ a wo opening kura akɔ ebi na ebi a after months ana years bi afei waware kwala ba kan wo pɛsɛ ebi akɔ sankrata no na wo de oyere ne omadin kan ho na ɛne na akɔ ebi si basa akɔ na bra yɛni say mo deɛ no senate ensusuye da ntem
yɛ deɛ simple yɛ deɛ no simple ɛno ne sɛ sisi e woni ba utimiko na okoye ono akwara bia din nim but say the moment akwara ne beba na wo pese wo de account no wo de akwara ne din ekoka ho a eno aso akwa eco bank bia na akoye application wo say me kiddie fund account na sisi ano e bia akwada bia ba so ho menya ba nti me pese me ba no me di ne din beka ho eno ano na simple on be mo afele form that is all na yen yaye e wo back office so
to wahala
bia ni
ebi nso ho nso so a o di scan to ho kakra na bia ho kyerɛ kakra bia ba o pese o ku scan ni bi ana ebi okra o pese o withdraw free policy nim kra ni ade eno nso hye be na wo ho
eno nso so kiddie fund say very flexible. It's a very flexible.
That's what better na wo kan
no kra pa na me ka kyerɛ o mintimi twa Ghana fo nyantro very flexible. Sikana ode kwa koto enti se ebi mu die bia ode koto ayese wa lock in for 5 years wa lock in for 7 years untimi nkoyi ukoyi a ne atew obi die o hokra ukoyi a se ode to ho within 1 year ukoyi a ni na 100% ni na ahye kiddie fund ntisa kiddie fund no anytime bi yes scan ye wa wo dia anytime bi opese oyi bia utimi koyi but enam say ye investment a opese odi sika no to ho se dachi obadachi ntino ya recommend say free 2 years aircon na otimi koyi enye sanso ene ya de koto krechi na otimi koyi just that say odi koyi a say odi koto na opese uyi a within the first 1 year on better 3% of the wu koyi no ana within 2 years 2% be free 2 years aircon kapre kra ya free so simple usika ana fempo kra no kiddie fund na ewo honum se wutimi atietie sika wutimi toto na onye sika kakra wo ma wutimi de kra de cash collateral de kobo besia se bia mfa se oba ko school sisi a school for awofo ye bie school ya nka ho kire ewo mu no obani sika ne de waye wadwene se daache na opese ode boni dwetire so what I say nti nka kiddie fund ni ho kra nka school fees no be dia dwetire nti eno da ho mfa se bia wo 5000 bi dem so utimi ko one kasa bank enye eco bank nko any bank wow bank utimi ko kase wo kiddie fund account usika 5000 ope 2000 bank no omo be hweso no omo de abo besia
but ne hono na mpesa o san chire mu ye kakra che se obi o ho a ono wa hye ne ho se misika mi sie di ama me ba no and only the episode to some bruches say boys who obi ewu na se ne ba no ni 18 years ne makla ndi 18 years as kan ye fa ma no ebi obi peso ye ne de ne sa sikan me peso me de sa beka entimi sie ni kakra sa akola ndi 18 a mo fa ma no ne ade e hye bi o sa.
In fact, they said they kind no kiddie fund they are very flexible. Yem pese ye be lock you bia in. So
no ba no peso ye ne sa.
Wow pese last time say I will be frame say o pese o discakoto. Na nka ye in such a way say nipa oba ne ho chire nkra na oba say o disca na me en fama. Na me se menua. Say wa there 2-3 mu say o ho chire me en ma. E na me makra. Wa onim say o wa kasa wa kan to say my oba me en fama. E na member. But kiddie fund ye ni nhihye bia sa say ye de siska no wa wo dia ahokyere de wo ho so hu fse ahohini nti de eja more ahokyere de wo ho nti ye wa wo sika but e wo se wo na wo ye discipline say me pese me badaache se ne be ya ebi kura na owie SSS kura no ntimi anko university otimi de bonu dwetre endu sa time wo ye diligent nkakra wo de to ho nkakra utimi ye no sa 5 years 6 years obeda wasipa de bia me ka me se ye ma ebeda yasipa se etimi ye kiddie fund bi emo omo enne a daachi obeda yasipa
obi tie na obi hwe na no pe o se ne papa sebi o mpreduasa sebi ne maame o mu nyansa e fa bibi se ya ke ne se bi ya kenye se wo bre se ye ba be ko na ye be kroi no wadi kan se wunya sika bebre bia senti ho no mu mai na afia se ma odi jaga na fo na no pay waka se Bank branch bia o mu pa forms ni bi o mo kiddie fan ne orenza mo office ni ade fabo mai ne enko ebra so.
Okay, yo me da say the tell say kiddie fund abaye aba ama in fact nkrofo da yasipa say the kiddie fund number ukọ Bank bia application form wo ho o de onya problem bia otimi frɛ yen so echem di number ni betudwa onya problem bia otimi frɛ yen na nkrofo nso frɛ pa free Cape Coast
okay
ko foridua ana ho oboase omu nyina se Bank ni ho no mo be ne den sisi a baby a wo bia Star Life office e wo ho no ma ya the application
for insurance company
okay. Star Life okọ Cape Coast almost net building nim okọ ko foridua baby a Star Life office wo okọ application form wo ho na se offer application form na se wontimi nya Bank bia na opese otua mo a just ochro check
okay
check no obe no name no ebe kiddie fund mutual fund
okay
omo de beba so na echire wa wonsa account number na se wonsa account number eni wa o bank bia wo bia no timi koye standing order say my account number ni me ba sika time bia say 50 or say 20 or de obetimi bia no fafa kokotum na ade ba kon so e ma kiddie fund ye ni ka enso ne say assign wo insurance o ye the insurance abata ho because of say ye nim echina asem nti ohun echina asem ebo kiddie fund no ho ban se ne be ya say woni ho no ma usika na e account endu 42 million na insurance company no be top usika to 42 million say in case e bia wewu na wo yire bibia to no nti very very na afenso so no you signed all apart from all the 78 branches of Bank. You signed the kiddie fund ako Airtel money. Airtel money. Into no what it means is say our account number o pa won ko bank biem.
Be your phone so
straight. And I say be Airtel money office will be unya bura ho no ma o se me kiddie fund account number ni. Me pese me de 5 cedis e kotum account mu. O de say o bank na o be ferry say o be ko de 5 o be ko akodi line ko fill form now de 10 cedis straight. O to office no aye.
Kofi, e di besi ha. Ni ada wasem say numbers no me de betudwa ti kiddie fund for numbers no ni 0302 542228 0302 542228 0302 251720 0302 251720 and afi 0267 003940 0267 003940 numbers no enso na ewo TV ni so no obetimi afre emu bia na oni kiddie fund for etimi edi nkomo Kofi Amprechum Enoch ka ho we pharmacist wo friend ro nenso so ene sikasam nti enye sikasam nti o nye se sika no se o mada achinti oba no ne da chinti na ehu hia se na no pay waba na odi nkomo e di abre e fa o mandajo ko vie da se so ba be srayen ura ko bank branch bia na Airtel money be o office wo bia na Star Life Assurance be o ho bia okwa one mpanifo betime di nkomo e o Kiddy Fan e ho nkomodie oba no ne da chinti sisi ehu sie se na be adache o me ade so emfa ma no nkrabo na ya abrefo e betina asem ye de afisem ato also ekusi no ndu adi dwumadi nyina no beko na wie no me kai ose atade eye NKBK na nakweku wache konto uko eye Boomerang Night Club ne chiwa number 72 Olympia Street Mexico Hotel ubisa se NKBK wa here obi abechira na uko Cantonment Ghana International School GIS omune no nebo afipam ewo Cantonment obefre no 0244195539 nyamidi jaw Philippians 4 verse 8 me na se kania wo de ne de nyame show